To list the subset of a set, there are some things you need to remember. That the null set is one set of the subset. Sorry, the null set is a subset of the set. The set itself is a set of itself, or a subset of the set. And each individual element is also a subset of the set. For example, in this set, let's call this set S to represent shapes. Let's say this set has a triangle and a square. All right. So we recognize that that set, the number of elements in that set is 2. All right, so right away to list the subset, one of them is a null set, the other one is a triangle and the square. Right away, the null set and the set itself is a subset of the set. And then we have triangle by itself and the square by itself. So we have 4 subsets of that set. Now, there is a quick thing that can help us to know the subset of a set. The subset, number of subsets in a set can be found as 2 to the n power, where the n is the number of elements in the set. Now for this one, to find the subset, we're going to use this formula, 2 to the n power. But how many elements are in the set? 2 elements. So it's going to be equal 2 to the second power, that's equal to 4. And we did find 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try this other example. Let's say L is a set of 3 letters of the alphabet, A, B, and C. So right away, we know that the number of elements in set L is 3. So as I said before, in this listing the subset of a set, just list the null set and the set itself. Those are the first 2, so we don't forget. The null set and the set itself, which is A, B, C. Then we list each element of the set as a subset of the set. So we have A by itself, B by itself, C by itself. And then we do 2 elements in the set. So we have no element, 1 element, we need 2 elements. But now, how many 2 elements can we get? First of all, let us find how many should we find, the number of subsets in the set. So it will be 2 to the third power, and that's equal to 8. So far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there are 3 subsets missing. Okay, we can also use the triangular law pattern to help us to see how many. But let's do that, try that another time. So we can say A and B, and we can say A and C, and we can say B and C. Do we get 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. Now I mentioned the triangular law pattern. That too can help us. We have 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 3, 1, 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. We'll stop right there. Right. This is when the subset have one element. This is when the subset has two elements. When it had two elements before, we counted 4, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. I like to look at it as the first one being the null set. There's one null set, and the second one is the set itself. And then we found we could write the single set, and so we add it and get it as 4. But for this one, when there are 3 elements, we should get 8. 3 plus 3 is 6, 7, 8, and we did get 8. So this would be like the null set. This one here would be the set itself. And we have 6. We have 3 of the single set and 3 of the double elements in a set. Those are the patterns that I see. Let's see if this can be worked out using 4 elements.